Today I got my second PSA return back. In this box are 20 cards. It's a mixture of different cards, so it'll be an interesting opening. I remembered to take the label off so I don't have to blur out the video. So let's get right to it. Let's open up this PSA return and let's see what I got. Okay, so I got my very second, this is my first PSA submission, but my second return because the other submission I sent was my high value items that I sent using Express. And that came back in about 2.5 weeks. These are economy, so these were $50 a card. These were $150 a card. This one was upcharged to $300. So actually, and when I got this back, I noticed here this box is dinged up pretty bad on right in here. So if you can see it, hopefully that doesn't affect the cards inside, but you know, something happened to this box. Hopefully I can get this open a lot faster than the last one if I don't knock the camera over. Get to this a lot quicker. 20 cards, a mixture of a bunch of different sets. Some of them I think are pretty valuable, but we'll see. I don't know. I've been doing a lot more research on the how to look up the values of the cards. So, and thanks to a lot of the folks who have commented and you know, kind of reassured me that even when you're getting a PSA 9, you know, that's still a pretty, it still has value, right? It's not like it's worthless. So I did want to mention that before, when I was looking at how the value drops from, say, for some of the high value cards, from a PSA 9 to a PSA, from a PSA 10 to a PSA 9, it just seemed like such a huge drop in value that, you know, didn't really make a whole lot of sense. I mean, if there is a way that this is supposed to open, it's still not obvious to me. Okay, now it wants to open this way. Okay, so it looks like in the future it wants to open this way. All right, so let's see what we got here. Where was the side that was dinged? And they're on their side this way. So I'll have to figure out which side is front and which side is, that side is back. These cards did not come with the sleeves. I almost feel like it would have been easier if I just did it from the top. So I'll show you the sleeves that PSA sends for the higher priced cards. So for example, this is in a sleeve and it's pretty clear. So you can see the card really clearly through the sleeve. So that's kind of a nice bonus when you're spending $150 and up on a card. I think you have to spend at least $150 to get the probably 5-cent sleeve included. All right, so not dinging PSA, you know, they do their thing. Time to see what we got. I'm going to go through these fast because, you know, I don't really, should I zoom in a little bit more? Okay. All right, so I'm just going to go through these a bit faster because I don't want to drag this video out. All right, so first one up is Swords of Revealing Light, LOB first edition, and it's a Gem Mint 10. Wow, so officially so far, this is my first Gem Mint 10 that I've gotten back from PSA, so maybe I should like put this aside as a special event. Let's see what this one is. Okay, this is a Tools of the Bandit, Metal Raiders, first edition, and this is a Gem Mint 10. All right, nice. So this is exciting. I was wondering in my last submission, I only sent in 8 cards, but none of them were 10, so I was curious as to whether or not anything ever really got a 10. All right, so here's Dark Hole, Legend of Blue Eyes, first edition, and it's a Mint 9. Okay, and that's what I'm starting to, I guess, realize that it seems like most of the LOB first editions that I have seem to be getting more 9s than 10s. So we'll see. This is the 10 pile, this is the 9 pile. We'll see whether or not I get more 9s or 8s. Okay, so this is Imperial Order. This is Pharaoh's Servant, first edition. This is a 9. But this is the secret rare from the Pharaoh's Servant set. All right, next one up is the Forceful Sentry. This is a Gem Mint 10 for Magic Ruler. So this is ultra rare from Magic Ruler. Back when they were calling these Magic Ruler, not Spell Ruler, and they were Magic cards, not Spell cards. So that's a Gem Mint 10. All right, so doing pretty good so far. This is pretty exciting, actually. All right, so this is a Blue Eyes White Dragon LOB Unlimited. And this is, unfortunately, still a 9. So at this point, all of my Blue Eyes, the LOB First Edition, the DDS, the SDK First Edition, and now the LOB Unlimited are all 9s. So it's like I have a full, complete set of 9s in this going, which is unfortunate because I would really love to have a 10. I have one more Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's the SDK Unlim that was in, I think, the first video. That's the last one I have. So if I get a Gem Mint 10 in that, I would be very happy. Okay, Gate Guardian, Metal Raiders. This one's unlimited. This was one that I pulled myself, secret rare. But I really love this card, so I wanted to get it. Graded. I don't think this one is as valuable, but it is a cool card. So, and it's nice in a 10. So I'm glad I got a 10 in that one. Next card, Call of the Haunted, Pharaoh's Servant, first edition, Gem Mint 10. So this is, it seems like, yeah, the other sets that I have, and I will say most of my LOB first edition rares that I have, or the foils, came from when I bought them from a guy on eBay. So, and I do suspect that the foils he put in my binder for me that he sold were not the best quality. But but anything that I pulled maybe has a chance. I don't know. All right. Okay, Thousand Dragon, Metal Raiders first edition, Mint 9. Darn, this would have been great as a Gem Mint 10. This is one I pulled myself. After LOB, I didn't buy any cards on eBay anymore. So these were just ones that I was buying. So there we go. Mint 9. Swords of Revealing Lights is my second copy. There was 2 in this submission. These are both LOB first edition, and this is So I had 2 of these. One, I think I pulled myself. One I got when I bought the whole first edition set. So this is probably the one that came with the first edition set, since it's a 9. Trap Hole, LOB, 9. So yeah, I'm seeing a pattern that most of my LOB first editions, unless they were, oh wait, this is not first edition. Okay, so here is a curious, interesting thing. I don't know how this one got in here. I swear I sent in LOB first edition Trap Hole. It turns out it wasn't first edition, it was unlimited. So I must have made a mistake. I, in fact, went in there when I sent the submission in. You're supposed to validate the cards and stuff. And when they said this one was unlimited, I went in and said, no. I sent in a first edition card. And they said, well, no, you didn't. So I don't know. It's an unlimited LOB that I graded. Didn't really intend to do that, but Kuriboh, Metal Raiders First Edition Gem Mint 10. Okay, this is nice. Everyone loves Kuriboh. I you know, classic character from the anime, and it's cool to have one, and it's a Gem Mint 10. So that's actually pretty good. I think it's a pretty good desired card there. Mirror Force, Metal Raiders First Edition Gem Mint 10. Okay, this is great. You know, this is a pretty good card. Ultra rare, Metal Raiders First Edition. So pretty happy with that. Oh my gosh, is this one more 10 than 9? This so far doing pretty good with the 10s here. Not you know, kind of a little bit around 50%, but. All right, Lord of D, this came out of the collector's tin. I got a bunch of the collector's tins back there. They sent this one in to be graded, and this one ended up with a near mint to mint 8. So I've heard that these booster tin or collector's tin cards are actually hard to get a Gem Mint 10 in because they're just scuffed up on the back and stuff. When I bought the tins, in the day, like immediately, I opened it, took it out, and put it in a sleeve. So it's not like it got shipped around. But my first 8, I think this is actually my first 8 officially of all of my PSA submissions. So because the last group of 8 cards that I sent in were all 9s. So officially, Lord of D, first 8. Okay, Gem Mint 10, Solemn Judgement, Metal Raiders First Edition. So another ultra rare. This is kind of cool. It's a nice card. It actually looks a little faded too, just like a little faded. I wish I had actually. Well, let's look at Trap Hole as a comparison. So this is kind of like what the magenta is supposed to look like. And this is what this one looks like. So, you can see this is got a much darker magenta. This one, it still has the magenta, but it's a little bit lighter. But it's still got the Gem Mint 10. So, put this back on the 9 pile. Put this over here on the 10 pile. Is the Mirror Force a little faded as well? See, the Mirror Force actually has a little bit more magenta. This one is a little faded, so it's kind of cool to have a Gem Mint 10 faded card from PSA, slightly faded. All right, oh man, another Gem Mint 10, Snatch Steal Magic Ruler, first edition, ultra rare. So this is this was one of the cards that I submitted this because right on eBay, there was one of these cards that was up for sale right as I was putting this together. And this one went for around $4 something. 4 something, almost 500, but less. It was like 480 or 440 or something like that. And I thought, okay, well, I will send that one in. I've got one of those. All right, Maneater Bug, LOB first edition. Of course, it's a 9. My LOB first editions just are nothing but 9s. Nothing but 9s, except for that one Swords of Revealing Light. I did get a 10. Mystical Elf, LOB first edition, at 9. So, these are glossy. You can see, I hope you can see how shiny it is in the, see that? How glossy that is. It's not wavy at all. I think that all of my LOB first editions are glossy first editions, not wavy. Even the Blue Eyes first edition was glossy, not wavy. You know, you can see there's no waves in it. All right, 2 more and we're done. Okay, Pot of Greed, which is just a regular rare LOB first edition. Not sure why I decided to put this one in the submission, but I had a couple of these and I thought this one was the better one of the two. It was more centered. So that's kind of weird. The other one I have is not as nice as this one. So I don't know about that, whether I should actually submit that one or not. Last card. Is it a good one? Oh, ooh, look at that. Toon Summon Skull, Magic Ruler, first edition, Gem Mint 10. Okay. That is a good card. I think this Toon Summon Skull is one of the more popular ones in the Magic Ruler set. Not the most popular, certainly not a secret rare, but yeah, this is a nice card. I definitely pulled that one myself. Did I mess up because there's only one 8 here? Did I accidentally? Oh yeah, the Maneater Bug. I knew that there were 2 8s. So this is not an 8. This is I mean, this is not a 9. This was an 8. I messed up on that. Yeah, the LOB first edition, I'm not sure why they ended up, like if you look at this one, it's maybe from top to bottom not perfect. But as far as, you know, dings and surface and edges and corners, you know, I don't know why I got a 8. Look at the back. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit of a mystery with PSA. You get these grades and it's not really clear why, but so that's a little sad to have a LOB first edition that's an 8. And then the Lord of D from the booster tin, or from the collector's tin, that's okay. So there you go. That's my PSA return. I did do a bulk submission, but I did that during the TCG discount. That one probably will take 4 months to come back. So that's the only one I'm waiting on right now. I do think I might put or send in some more, but I've been getting some interest in the raw cards. So if you're interested in raw cards, I will probably grab some raw cards, some more raw cards that I have, and go through them, just so that you can, you know, folks out there are interested, rather than me going through the process of getting these graded. You know, if it's not going to increase the value so much, then, you know, if it's a $50 or $80 or $100 card, I'm not going to, you know, I really don't want to send that to PSA to get it graded. I'd rather just, you know, sell that. So, all right, everyone, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next video.